All right, welcome back to the Mother City, where it is, of course, the venue for Infecting the City 2023. Behind me is Hangui Mopo. She's an opera singer. Right there, next to her is Gabby Sarah Nofi. She's a dancer and a choreographer, and they are the participants at Infecting the City 2023, the South Africa's longest-running public art festival. I'm going to bring in my next guest. I'm going to ask also Gabby to walk towards me, and then I'm going to bring Maganthrie, who I've been talking about her name since we arrived. Maganthrie, please come through for me. She's also one of the co-curators of Infecting the City. And Maganthrie, let me bring you into this conversation. When I was speaking to one of the co-curators earlier, she touched on how important it is to have the perfect space and the perfect setting for this. Tell us a little bit about why that is so important.
Every piece amplifies the space, but the content of the piece is amplified by the space. We've had various pieces at the Golden Acre, for example, which brings people from all over, all walks of life, and they're able to interact and intersect. The space is beautiful, it's big. The dancers, for example, the Power of Togetherness by the Spo Ndaba Dance Company brought such a joy, and people were able to be infected by that joy in that space, and we were able to get people from all over. So it was just so fabulous. We've had pieces in the middle of Church Square, Hop Haze, which was able to bring in the history. It deals with reclaiming identity, with history, but it was live music included, and it was the perfect setting because they were surrounded by these historical buildings and talking and expressing ideas around the identity.
Speaking of identity and expression, Gabby, please come through and have this conversation with us. We're going to interrupt this art and this beauty that is you. Gabby, tell us a little bit about the piece and working with this piece and making sure that it translates into that.
This piece is called Ranavalna 3, the Chrysalis Queen. It's a piece that was inspired from the life of the last queen of Madagascar, whereby the piece have many layers, tackles many layers. Like, for instance, the queen was exiled in Algeria and Reunion Island by the French, and she was dethroned. And then I ask a question, how do we deal with these colonizers, that history that's happening long time, and then what it will impact into our society today? And then also the piece is a way for me to put light in women's life, because this queen was struggling in exile, and then she fought for women. And then for me, to link the history and the art through the artistic creation. That's what I am doing. Yeah. So I hope that there will be some sort of solution and a light, especially to empower women on today's society, because, you know, women are struggling at all the time. So yes, that is this piece all about.